Kevin Durant was on fire. He was playing some of the best basketball of his career. The Suns were rolling. They looked like legitimate contenders. Durant was averaging nearly 30 points a game. His efficiency was off the charts. He was leading the league in scoring for a good chunk of the season. The Suns were winning games by double digits. They were blowing teams out. Then it happened. Durant went down with an injury. It was a non-contact injury. He grabbed his knee and went down in pain. The entire arena went silent. Fans held their breath. Everyone knew it was serious. The Suns' championship hopes hung in the balance. The diagnosis, a sprained MCL. It wasn't a season-ending injury, but it was going to sideline Durant for a significant amount of time. The Suns were going to have to learn how to win without their best player. This was a major setback. The Suns had built their team around Durant. He was the missing piece. Now they had to go back to the drawing board. The Western Conference was wide open, but the Suns needed Durant healthy to compete for a title. Durant's injury sent shockwaves through the league. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of even the most dominant players. The Suns, who had been riding high, were suddenly facing uncertainty. The mood in Phoenix shifted from jubilant to anxious. This wasn't just any injury, it was Kevin Durant, a player known for his scoring prowess and ability to take over games. His absence left a gaping hole in the Suns' offense. The timing couldn't have been worse. The Suns were entering a crucial stretch of their schedule. They were set to face off against some of the best teams in the league, teams like the Nuggets, the Grizzlies, and of course LeBron and the Lakers. The pressure was on. The Suns needed to find a way to win without Durant. They needed their other stars to step up. They needed to dig deep and find a way to weather the storm. With Durant sidelined, the spotlight shifted to Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, the Suns' two other all-star guards. Now was their time to shine. They had to carry the load offensively. They had to lead the team in Durant's absence. Booker, known for his smooth scoring, had to become even more aggressive. He had to take on the role of primary scorer. Beal, with his explosive offensive repertoire, had to be more than just a shooter. He had to create for himself and his teammates. The challenge was daunting, but Booker and Beal embraced it. They knew the team was counting on them. They rose to the occasion, showcasing their offensive firepower. Booker's scoring average skyrocketed. He was putting up points with ease. Beal became a playmaker, dishing out assists and controlling the pace. He showed a side of his game that many had forgotten. The Suns, even without Durant, were a force to be reckoned with. They were still a top team in the Western Conference, but the margin for error was slim. The West was a bloodbath. Every game was a battle. The Nuggets, led by the reigning MVP Nikola Jokic, were playing at an elite level. They were the team to beat. The Grizzlies, with their young and hungry core led by Ja Morant, were always a threat. And then there were the Lakers, a team that could never be counted out with LeBron James at the helm. The Suns had their work cut out for them. They needed to stay focused. They needed to be resilient. They needed to find ways to win close games. The key was defense. They had to hang their hat on the defensive end. They needed to play with intensity and effort. They needed to make it difficult for teams to score.